very happy to be joined on the Milford Informer this week by several very special guests. We have members of Pack 4 of the Cub Scouts here in Milford, along with their scout leader, Dale Winkler. So first of all, guys, welcome to the Milford Informer. Thanks so much for being here. You guys excited?
Yes.
All right, so we have a very special cause coming up here in just a couple of days that we want to get into. And so first of all, Mr. Winkler, thank you so much for joining us as well.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
So what we want to talk about today is scouting for food. Many Milford residents probably have seen these show up over this past weekend on their doors. A very big fundraiser coming up to help a very worthy cause in this area. So Mr. Winkler, talk a little bit about scouting for food. What is it all about?
Okay, well, Scouting for Food is it's a program in which we are trying to collect food and other non-perishable items, toiletries, that we donate to the Milford Daily Bread Food Pantry. This is something that's done by scouting groups all over the council, and the council is a large group of about 62 towns, I would say, and they all have these food drives where they're collecting food and toiletries to be donated to their local food pantries.
I want to make sure that we introduce all the other special guests we have here. So first we have Nathan. Nathan, how long have you been part of the Cub Scouts?
Just last year.
Wow, that's great. Have you been enjoying it so far?
Yes.
That's great. And then next to you we have Briar. Briar, how you doing?
Good.
How long have you been part of the Cub Scouts?
2 years ago.
2 years. That's pretty good. And back there we have Adrian. Adrian, how are you doing?
Good. I started when I was a Tiger, so that was the first rank. So I started I've done 4 years of Cub Scouts.
Wow.
During 4 years.
That's great. And we also have Ben back there. Ben, how's it going?
Good.
How long have you been part of the Cub Scouts?
Since second grade.
And what grade are you in now?
Fourth.
Excellent. So you guys have you been having a lot of fun doing things with the Cub Scouts?
Yeah.
That's awesome. What are some of your favorite things about being a Cub Scout? What have you enjoyed doing?
I've enjoyed doing the Pinewood Derby, definitely, and the scouting for food is pretty fun.
That's great. How about you, Briar?
I like the Scout Olympics, the Pinewood Derby, and we went to the police station one time.
Wow, that's fun. How about you, Adrian?
I really like the pancake breakfast where we sell tickets and they come and we make and serve pancakes. I also like camping. That's a fun one. And scouting for food is fun too.
That's awesome. How about you, Ben?
Probably scouting for food in the Pinewood Derby.
Yeah, the Pinewood Derby sounds pretty fun. Well, we'll definitely have to check that out sometime. Now, are any of you guys gonna move on and be Boy Scouts later on?
Yes.
Yeah, all of you? That's great. So now, getting a little bit more now into scouting for food. It's been 2 weekends now. So last weekend was your first phase, and that's when again all of these started going up on the doors. So what's that process like for the Scouts?
Well, we can ask them, but
Sure.
it is a lot of fun. It's a big effort. Every unit, every scouting unit in town is assigned a voting precinct, and they send all of their members out, fanning out across the town, delivering these door hangers to every door on every residence in town. Sometimes they're on mailboxes. It depends on the type of the street, if it's a busy street, or the age of the delivery person. And now we have Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, and Cub Scouts helping out with this effort. So there's a bit of a range. So these go out the first weekend, which this past Saturday and Sunday. Some of them may have gotten blown around a little bit yesterday.
That's true.
But we will hopefully cover all the important information today about what's needed.
So did all of you guys help out with putting the signs up this past weekend?
I wasn't there.
No?
Yeah, I didn't do it.
Well, I'm sure everybody's going to have a chance to look at these and know to donate this weekend. Adrian, did you help out with these this weekend?
Yeah, and I'm sure that when we find bags, we're all going to go, yay, and run up and grab the thing, put it in the trunk, yay, let's go.
Now, how many of you guys have been part of doing the Scouting for Food in previous years? Have you all done it before?
Yeah.
And was it a fun experience doing it in the past too?
Yeah, tiring.
It's
Tiring, but yeah.
it must be a long day collecting all of those. Have you guys collected a lot of donations in the other years that you've done it?
Yeah, it's definitely a good process. I feel good knowing that I've helped the food pantry give out food.
So again, we're talking to Pack 4 of the Cub Scouts, getting ready for the Scouting for Food drive, getting ready to pick up all of those donations. So if you did not happen to get one of these door hangers this past weekend, they will be collecting donations this Saturday coming up. Dale, what time of day will the donation pickup begin?
Okay, well, ideally, everybody has their donations out by 9 o'clock in the morning. The official pickup time is between 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock. If by 2:30 somebody notices that, oh, hey, nobody's picked up our donation yet, then we suggest that they send an email out to our Scouting for Food email address, which it is milfordscoutingforfood@gmail.com.
Now, can you guys tell me the kinds of things that will be good for people to leave out? What are some good things for people to donate for Scouting for Food?
Food.
That's probably a big one. What kinds of foods do you think are the best? Maybe canned foods?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Tomatoes, beans, chicken. Food
You took my idea.
And so obviously
Bread.
non-perishable food items,
Sure.
canned goods. What are some other things that folks should leave out?
Well, on the door hanger, it lists some other suggestions, such as peanut butter, cereal, pancake or muffin mixes. Again, toiletries are acceptable as well, toothpastes. Sometimes people end up with extra toothbrushes, brand new ones from their dentist that they may not suit them very well, so those are appreciated as well. Instant soup, rice or beans, pasta, powdered juice or milk. Foods that contain a decent amount of fiber are appreciated as well. But non-perishable and no glass jars, please. They may not survive the journey around to the food pantry or within the food pantry.
So again, we're talking about Scouting for Food. We have kids from Pack 4 of the Cub Scouts here to talk about it. It's coming up on November 4th, so make sure you get those donations ready to go. And Dale, anything else the community should know about this event?
Well, it's a wonderful cause. There is need out there. Not everybody is as fortunate as everybody else. People hit upon hard times and need a little bit of help from here now and then. Some of the points of the Scout Law are a Scout is helpful, kind, and cheerful, friendly, and thrifty. And these are all aspects of the Scout Law that we're able to work on and practice while we help with this community effort. There are a few, the other units in town that are helping out. There are 2 packs in Milford. There's Pack 4 and Pack 67. There are 4 Boy Scout troops. There's Troop 2, Troop 4, Troop 18, and Troop 314. And then there are lots of Girl Scout units, and they have troop numbers as well. I couldn't begin to list them for you.
Sure. Well, I mean, that's great. It sounds like this is an event that really brings a lot of the kids in the community together to really help a great cause, and that's definitely something important. So that's certainly something that we're excited to hear about, and so we're really looking forward to hearing how everything goes this weekend, guys. I hope you collect a lot of food, and again, all of it is going to go to the Daily Bread Food Pantry, which does such great work here in the Milford community. So it is Scouting for Food. Get those donations out on your doorstep, out clearly visible for these guys for Saturday morning on November 4th to come out and collect. And we hope you guys have a lot of success this weekend. So again, members of Pack 4 of the Cub Scouts, thank you guys so much for being here with us this week. You can wave to the camera, say hi to everybody back at home. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
This is Milford TV News and Sports Director Tim Coet. Make sure you check out new editions of the Milford Informer every Friday at 7:30 p.m. or during one of our 8 convenient re-air times throughout the weekend. You can also find individual news stories as well as full archived editions on our YouTube page, My Milford TV. If you live in the greater Milford area and have an idea for a news story, you can tweet at us using the handle @Milford_TV, or you can contact me directly by sending an email to news@milfordtv.net.